Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Guys, welcome to my class, Tableau. So, this is our introductory class, and in this class, we'll try to understand what Tableau is all about. So, when it comes to Tableau, I believe you have heard of tools like Power BI, Tableau. What these are all about. Some says that they are business intelligence tool. Some says that they are data visualization tool. So, here in this class, we're going to discuss what Tableau is all about. We try to understand the theoretical framework where probably we'll try to get into what Tableau is all about, why we use Tableau, why not MS Excel? Because when it comes to data calculation and all, MS Excel is one of the very best tools. So why I need to learn Tableau? So here we'll try to understand these questions one by one. So talking first thing that what Tableau is all about. So, what Tableau is all about? Tableau is mainly a tool which works on data visualization. Okay, so whenever we have a data, we need to present a data, right? So, I believe you have studied statistics, or you must have some certain basic knowledge about statistics. So, when it comes to statistics, in statistics, we say that statistics is all about working on data. So when we work on statistics, we do the first thing, we collect the data, then we organize and classify the data, and then we do some analysis, and finally whatever the analysis we have done, we'll try to present the data. So when it comes to the presentation of a data, when I talk about presentation of data, because presentation of data is very important, whatever the analysis we have done, so it make more sense if we can interpret, or once we are done with the interpretation, if we can present that in very appropriately. So when it comes to presentation of the data, we can present the data in visual form where we may take the help of tables, okay, or we take the help of charts, okay, or we can take the help of certain reports. So these are the general form of working on presentation of the data. So to work on these presentation of data, generally in our day-to-day life, we use MS Excel. Okay, so when it comes to MS Excel itself have very limited commands to work on graphical presentation of the data. Where when it comes to Tableau, Tableau gives you much more better features of data visualization. Okay, and when it comes to Tableau, it's like it's not only dependent on one source or two source. You can see here Tableau here for the Tableau. When you're working on Tableau, when we work on Tableau to work to get the data, we can actually connect to around more than 77 plus data sources to get the data. When it comes to MS Excel, if I compare same thing with MS Excel, how many data sources are there from where we can pull the data? So more or less, MS Excel can connect with you with very limited tools. Like if you can go to data, okay, let me first go to data. Here you can see I can get the data from limited tools, either from some CSV file, or maybe it's from some Azure, or maybe in some database system like Oracle, or one or two. May it help us to get the data, or SQL. So it's very limited when it comes to Tableau. Like if I'm showing you the desktop version of Tableau, here it's like more than 77 plus data sources are there from where we can pull the data. And definitely you can understand the dimension of presentation when it comes to Tableau. So when we talk about Tableau gives us the different methods to create charts and tables. Okay, and whenever different charts and tables are created, it is very important that those charts give some kind of logical interpretation to the end user. That's why Tableau is called as business intelligence tool. So we apart from talking about data visualization, we call Tableau as a business intelligence tool, because it gives us that insight to the user, whoever have created that. It gives that kind of a quick idea to the end user, so that it will help the end user to take a faster decision. That is the reason why we use Tableau. So Tableau is a smart solution for our daily routine task. Okay, so whenever we are working in certain IT firm, doing some kind of number crunching work, either it's related to maybe it's related to data analytics or maybe related to market research. So we need to work a lot on MS Excel. We try to create a report on MS Excel, then we try to develop the chart for that, and then whatever is being created and reported, it's need to be presented in the form of PPT. So every day that part of the work is very tedious, and every day we try to engage a lot of our time working on Excel and PPT, and finally we try to present the work to the our end user. Okay, so whatever the end users we have, so we try to present that work to our end user in the form of Outlook. We try to send them mail with respect to the kind of work what we have done. So all these work, either it is MS Excel, either you are working on MS Excel, or you are working on PowerPoint presentation, or ultimately once your work is done, you have to send those work to the your client or your team leader. So all these work can be performed very easily by Tableau. So whenever we are working on Tableau, we just need to make sure that we just update the data and keep pressing the refresh key, and then the work will be done. So we don't have to every time pull the data manually, and then every time we don't have to do some mathematical operations by using pivot table or pivot chart or whatever different tools are there. We every time those things need not to be work when you're working on Tableau. It's so simply when we are working on Tableau, the Tableau can automatically do the report generation by simply clicking on the refresh button. So that advantage we can get. So in Excel, like when we are working, we do tasks maybe in daily basis or monthly or quarterly basis. Everything can be done very easily by Tableau by just updating the data and by just clicking on the refresh button, and then that's it, the work will be done. So when it comes to Tableau can automatically create presentation for us by just clicking on two buttons. So we have commands when we talk about Tableau. We just need to click on them, and then whatever the presentation we need to create, how it need to create, everything will be done by Tableau by performing it business intelligence. So that is the advantage what we can get. Same goes when we are trying to send the work what is being done through the Outlook. So if we have performed certain amount of work, and ultimately we have to send that work to the end user by using the Outlook, the Tableau can still do the same work, where whichever the person's email ID we have given for the subscription to the Tableau, Tableau will make sure that the end user get the required mail with appropriate analysis in the form of graphical form, and that way the work will be done very easily. So you manually you don't have to perform the same work in different platforms and then integrate all of them and then send to the end user to so that they can make some sense from that. So all this is possible with the help of Tableau. So here you can see when you are working on Tableau here, you can see the desktop version of Tableau. So this desktop version of Tableau, as you can see, it will expire in next 7 days. So we can get a trial version of 14 days, and once the trial version get over, probably we need to buy the this form of Tableau, which is this what I'm using. This is mainly a Tableau desktop. Okay, you what you can do, you can probably you if you want, you can make sure that you can use Tableau public version also instead of desktop version. So I'm using a desktop version, trial version. So it's all up to you how you want to use. Probably if you buy the Tableau desktop version, you need to pay around $70 per user per month. So that would be little bit expensive in case if you're not a working professional. So for working professional who are getting funded by the organization to do some kind of data visualization work, they can easily take the help of Tableau and Tableau will make sure that all the manual effort can be automated. Okay, but when it comes to general study purpose, if we are trying to use Tableau, so probably we need to make sure that we can use certain versions which are of trial version. So probably you can install the Tableau. Okay, I'll give you the key of installing the Tableau, and probably you can either install the public version or you can install the desktop version. So desktop version is only for trial period, while for public version you can install for infinite time period. But only thing is that with when it comes to Tableau public version, the functionalities are limited in Tableau public version, while in Tableau desktop versions you will have the same functionalities which an user can get by paying $70 per month. Okay, only thing is that trial version you can only use for 14 days. You cannot use beyond 14 days. While for the public version, Tableau public, you can use for the infinite time period. You can see this. This is the Tableau desktop version. You can see this is Tableau desktop version. Okay. So this is Tableau. This is Tableau desktop version. So you can see this window. So this is the data source window where whichever the file I want to upload, it will be visible here. So whichever file, like for maybe from MS Excel, I am pulling some file. So whichever file you will pull, it will be visible here. You can see this data source window, and then probably they have certain sheets. Every Excel file have a sheet. You can drag a certain sheet here. Okay, and if you drag it here, then you can see the interpreter window. You can see the name of this sheet. You can, if you want, you can change this name also. You can put some name. Maybe I just put my name, Amit Singh. So you can put some name here. It's all your about your convenience. You put a name here, and here what you can see here, probably you can see these columns. For that sheet, you can see these columns. Okay, and then if you click on sheet one, okay, you can see the same thing about the data, whatever the data we have, you can see the same thing here. Okay, so this work like a pivot table. This works. Okay, so if you click there, it works like a pivot table. The way in pivot table we used to use pivot table to create the reports or to create the different assessment tool. The same thing you can use by using Tableau. But only thing is that it's much more automated. It use much more better business intelligence tool, which makes our decision making process altogether very simple. So, guys, I hope you have understood what we have tried to do in this session. So, in case of any doubt, do feel to contact me. So, I hope it was learning session for all of you. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you all in next class. Take care. Bye, everyone.